Hello, dear sweet Virgos. How are you all doing? Corinne Clapham here, Intuitive Wellness Guide, amongst your tarot and oracle reader. I'm also a psychic reader and a medium. However, we will be doing tarot and oracle today. So you can thank your fellow Virgo, because the way I have been doing the sequence of the different zodiac signs has actually, it started with the first zodiac sign going down the chart that way. And I did it the first time, the first round. So then I decided to go upwards, backwards, the other round for the next one. And then I started going straight. But you know what? Then on my social media, I was like, who should I do next? Which zodiac sign? And one of your fellow Virgos had put Virgo. So you all get to have your reading next. And so what I'm deciding to do, actually moving forward, the order I'm going to do the zodiac signs for the weekly readings and any of the readings I do will be depending on how many get the most likes and positive comments. And then I'm going to take that one and do those first in that kind of order, or unless it's on my social media and I asked a question like I did last night. So yes, my friends, please hit the subscribe, hit the notification button if you want to get notifications for your next readings as they come up. If you like it, put a thumbs up. That's really great free way to support people is a thumbs up. If you want to leave a positive comment, that is welcome as well. And let's get your weekly reading for Virgo. Okay, their weekly love reading. Weekly love reading for Virgos. I did find the past couple of zodiac signs I did. A lot of career stuff was coming up. I feel like a lot of people are focusing more on career. But let's see what messages come through for you, Virgo. I was trying to tap into the overall energy of Virgo just before coming in. I usually do that with every zodiac sign. And it was very, for some of you, it was like very sharp in a way, like very hard, like very, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I see this sharp kind of energy directed somewhere. And then I think for the majority of Virgos right now, it's very like blah is kind of the word. And I don't mean that in an insulting way, but it's almost like, I don't know, maybe a lot of you right now, the energy I'm picking up right now, because this is current and in real time, might be the energy from the full moon too. We have the super full moon today. So sometimes around the full moons, their energy levels get a little bit wonky. So maybe that's just where a lot of you are at. Keep in mind, this is a general reading too. So take what resonates. And in the description below, I will put a link to where you can book a personal one-on-one reading if you want, like more specific to your situation and questions that you have. Otherwise, let's keep moving and grooving with this. Already, we have a Knight of Pentacles, and it was in reverse. And that can represent a reliable person, patient, hardworking, but it was in the reverse. So maybe for a lot of you, maybe haven't been so focused on that, or may have come across not so reliable, or the energy of the person that you are involved with, whether in a relationship or maybe you're even just talking to on a dating app, maybe hasn't been coming across as reliable. So it could be either your energy or the other person's energy. The Queen of Wands was in reverse as well, and that can represent someone who is very confident and self-assured. So again, whether it's you or the other person that's in your life. And again, for some of you, this might be a dynamic you're already in. Some of you, I think majority of you is someone that you're talking to. And for some of you, it might be an ex. Okay. So this person, again, because it's in reverse, I feel like may not be so confident right now. Some of you have gone through breakups. Some of you haven't been in a dynamic for a while. It feels like some of you have been talking to a couple of different people, but nothing's really been exciting you. Like it's really been floating your boat. Does that make sense? Floating your boat. Floating your boat. Is that yeah, because people say whatever floats your boat. So I feel like some of these guys or girls aren't floating your boat. Okay, what else do we have here? I think a lot of you guys can pertain what's coming up here to an ex. What's going on? Let's keep it going here. we have the 3, 6, 9 of Cups. This was in reverse as well. A lot of reverse, y'all. 9 of Cups can represent wishes come true, or like material abundance or good health. Again, it was in the reverse. So just check to see if there's any addictions going on, whether this is you again or the other person. I mean, I feel like for all of you, it's going to be a little bit different, right? If it's you or the other person. So you just got to check in with yourself where it resonates the most. What else? What else do we have going on for this week here for our dear sweet Virgos? We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant card that just came out. Traditions, conventional expectations, conformity. Like a lot of you feel like there's a lot of, I want to say restrictions, but I feel like everybody's feeling that just with what's going on, this COVID stuff. But 5 of Cups in reverse. So usually this will represent loss or grief, regret, feeling abandoned, unloved. And again, that was in reverse. So let me just pull one more card, and then we're going to start getting some clarifying cards for you. Okay, Virgo? And I was tapping in to see if like these are cards, like messages of the other energy that's in your life, or if it's yours. And it really is for some of you. I'm seeing 53% it's your energy, and the rest would be someone else that's in your life, or an ex. 3, 4, 5 of Swords. Okay. 5 of Swords can represent an unhealthy relationship, maybe dealing with someone who's a little bit unhealthy. Some people are definitely out in the cold, feeling pretty hurt by this, whether you or the other person. You can see other people here are just kind of like, it's almost like with this, specifically with this card right now, it's almost like giving up. It's an energy of giving up. Like someone feels kind of victorious here. He has got the swords. These ones are already down on the ground. They're there. But I feel like someone's ego is really running the show right now. A little bit too much. So let's start getting clarifying cards here. Let's get some clarifying cards here. There's some love messages for Virgo. I feel like for some of you, there might be potential with this person, but I feel like a lot of things are going to have to turn around on their end. Just because we have so many cards in reverse, it's like things are really going to have to shift and change. Yeah, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I really feel like a lot of this energy for all of, pretty much any of you, if it's your ex, highly suggest to release your ex. Is the message that's coming through. I will never tell people what to do. You are in charge of your own life, your own choices, but this is the message that's coming through. And you know what? Sometimes when we continue to carry around energies from things and not heal it, it can actually really affect or stop the flow of what you really want to come in. Or it can affect a current dynamic that you're in. So it's really important to be doing that healing work. And I feel like everybody's got to do it. Every relationship teaches us more what we do want, what we don't want, what we can implement and learn and grow for next time. This other card came out, getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepened. For some of you, that's a different energy. The deception card did come out too. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I'm sensing that was from the ex reconciliation. So just be mindful, use your intuitive senses and guides, guide and inner guidance system. Some of you are leading a little bit too much with the ego though. So just watch that. Have the awareness with that. And then flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. I really feel like as you start to release your ex, it's going to really release a more smoother flow. And it's interesting because as I was saying that, I was getting this image that, when you have a garden hose and if there's water coming through it, if someone steps on it or if you take it and you like curve it like that, it actually stops the amount of water that comes out flowingly like that. And that's what I was sensing with here too. It's like once you do that inner healing work, once you do that, it's almost like taking up that kink out of that hose, so then that the energy can flow a lot better. And I can see that. I can see a lot of it for a lot of you are going to be opening up a lot more. And then we have trust here. So this is a situation calling you to have faith and trust. That's why I also say just use discernment when you're coming from the mind or the ego or a place from fear versus like the heart and the inner intuition, your gut. And I know that can be difficult for some people because they don't know the difference yet, but it takes awareness for one thing, and then it takes a conscious choice to start working with that and noticing the different language and energies and tones of all those three. And it can be difficult at times, especially the ego. It can be a tricky place, but you're also quite vigilant and aware too, Virgo. So I know you got this. You got some good energy. Just like it does feel like there's something kind of weighing down though, whether it's that X energy. And any of you who are going through that, you know exactly who those messages are pertaining. So just keep it clean, keep your own side of the street clean, doing what you can in terms of your own healing with things like that. I'm also going to include in the link in the description for the full moon awakening. It's a super full moon today. It's very, very strong. For me, I can feel it for sure. But nonetheless, in the full moon awakening, for anybody who's also needing assistance to release and clear anything, and this can be even an X from many, many years ago. If we haven't done that clearing, that stuff still lingers, and there's still belief systems that are being carried from that. But we do some work in that. We do a lot of work in that in this full moon awakening. So I definitely suggest getting yourself in that so you can get started on it. Clear that energy, especially before we get into the new moon. That way you can start nice and fresh. All right, Virgos. Once again, Corinne Clapham here. Always a pleasure to see you. Much love. And don't forget to subscribe, notification if you like this, thumbs up. And if any of this resonates with you, put your comments in the comment box below. All right. Cheers.